What's going on, everyone? Golden Ticket to History coming to you from my car for a little bit of a different approach today. Happy Sunday, everyone. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there who watch my videos. The hard work and sacrifices that you guys put in every single day does not go unnoticed. So definitely enjoy yourself today. Today I'm doing somewhat of a little bit of a day in the life type video. I'm going to run a couple errands, pick up a couple things. So kind of want to take you guys along with me as we go around and seek out the golden ticket to history. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. I'm going to have a lot of different other videos coming, maybe some more day in the life type videos. Definitely have some filming locations, some historical locations, some famous former homes. Going to have some haunted locations, true crime locations. Have so much on the agenda coming up. I'm also going to have a few things happening outside of the state of Florida that I've already mentioned some to you, those who've viewed my videos before. So definitely there's a lot ahead for this channel, so you do not want to miss any of the action coming up. So, come along with me, everyone. What's going on, everyone? So our first stop today is here at Tucker Ranch. Right behind me is a 208-acre recreational spot set up by the city of Winter Garden, Florida. And it also was the former home of the old West Orange Country Club here in West Orange County. One of the coolest things about this location is a remnant from the past. There is one remaining relic from this location's time as the original old West Orange Country Club. And that is the iconic archway right behind me. The Country Club was in existence. The construction started in 1911. So Grace and Charles Mather-Smith came here. They were pretty well off. They were paper manufacturers. They came here. They started the construction of the Country Club in 1911. The Country Club ran from 1915 until 1924. Then the land was left destitute until 1941 when the Tucker and Son Ranch was started. This property was purchased by Winter Garden, the city, in 2011, and there's plans for the restoration of this property. It's now currently a park. People can go and have fun, do other fun things. There's also a sign up here I'm going to show you in a few moments that talks about the plans for 2023 was what's going to be used with this historic property. There's been talks about the restoration of the arch. Some have talked about potentially renovating it and leaving it here. There's been talks about renovating it and moving it to the new West Orange Country Club in Hamlin. There's been talks about leaving it here. How many of you have been out to this property before? Remember its history. Remember the old West Orange Country Club. Imagine this property during its heyday in the early 20th century. If this archway could talk. The archway is also across the street from the small rural town of Totenville. For those who know Florida history, know that this town was created in the aftermath of the Ocoee massacre that occurred about 15 to 20 minutes east of this location. It was created in response to the Ocoee massacre. But as you can see right in front of me, coming in 2023, the Tucker Ranch Wellness Park. Be a nice little gazebo. There's going to be some gardens. How many of you know about the old West Orange Country Club? We're going to hit up a couple other places, take you along a little bit more with me. But if this is where you're going to finish viewing the video, Continue to look for the history in film. Please like this video. Please comment. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, we're going to be diving deeper into Florida's history, good, bad, and ugly. So definitely stay tuned for what's to come here in the future. If you're going to stay along with the video, come along with me. We're going to check out a few other things here in Central Florida. Also, if you want to come out to the park hours are from 8 a.m. till 6 p.m. 7 days a week, including holidays, such as Father's Day. And those who are from Florida, or ever visited Florida, you know the legend that is Publix. The pub sub hits at a different level. Who remembers the old flat grills? She just got back in the car, picked up some things from inside Publix, some things for some dinner, a few other items. It's definitely for those who've been to Florida, who definitely have experienced Publix. If you haven't, whenever you come to visit, make sure that you at least make your stop in there. The pub subs are next level. Back in the day, I mentioned a few minutes ago about the flat grill. They used to have a flat grill in the back, and they used to flat grill up the vegetables and your meats. So when they made a Philly, it was actually on a flat grill. Now it's more of a toasted Philly. So it's not necessarily the same level that it was before, but it still is an experience that you need to experience if you haven't done so before. So yeah, so a few more places we're going to go. Might talk a little bit about some different things on our journeys to the next location. Maybe some things about some updates for the channel and just life. Come along with me. So how many of you have been to the parks lately? I have annual passes to Universal and to SeaWorld. And I haven't been to SeaWorld in the last couple of months because of the lines were just crazy. A couple times I went there and I went through the ticket booth for the parking. I got in the line to go find a parking space, and they were sending me across the street into overflow parking, which would involve me having to walk across the thing, first world problems. But I just ain't got time for that, so typically if that's going to happen, I'll just come back on a different day. That happened twice to me, so it's been a while since I've been there. I decided to go the other day for a few hours, and I'm not sure if any of you noticed it yet, but the prices for items at SeaWorld Orlando have gone up exponentially. Like items that used to be a certain price have probably increased by close to almost 100% on some items. This kind of blows my mind because I know I've seen inflation everywhere else. I know the inflation everyone's dealing with. It kind of makes sense in relation to the supply chain issues and all of that from an economic standpoint. But you would think that there would have been enough price cushion for the theme parks to be able to not have to have such a high price hike. One of my favorite items to get whenever I go to SeaWorld is I like to go into their little pretzel place, and I like to get the pretzels, the cinnamon sugar pretzels, which if you haven't had them before, you need to try them. Normally with the pass holder discount, it's normally about, I would say, $5 or $6 after the discount. And it normally comes with some chips, which I always thought was kind of strange. Like, why are these cinnamon sugar pretzels coming with chips? But they actually go together. It's quite interesting how that works. It raises the next question. They probably could have made some more money off of me by actually making cinnamon sugar covered chips, because I probably would have bought those as well. But when I went in there, they were $9.99. The little boat that they come in are normally filled, and this time it was about halfway filled. I think there was maybe about 7 or 8 pretzels bites in the boat. And they no longer give the potato chips, the sliced fried potatoes at the bottom. I'm not sure if that's been something that's been happening for a while, if that's something that's just very, very new, that they quit doing the potatoes. But after my discount, it was like $8 and something. So it's gone up close to around $3 or so for the pretzels, and they're no longer giving the potato chips. Someone who's never been to SeaWorld before and may not know, may not really notice much of a difference there. But someone who's a regular and has had passes for well over a decade, it's definitely something that's discouraging. So I got to the point, you know, going to some other parks, you know, I've seen some price increases at other places, but it's almost getting to the point that they're almost too expensive to go to those parks. Like SeaWorld's about to price themselves out of the market. You know, they got hit with being one of the best theme parks because of all the roller coasters. They definitely have a lot more roller coasters than the other parks in Orlando. But if you're not really a roller coaster person, which I'm not really, there's not really much of an incentive to continue, you know, paying these increased prices for services that you're not really even taking advantage of. At Universal, I've been to actually quite frequently in the last couple weeks. I've done some videos there as well. I just did a video on the Sapphire Falls. If you haven't had a chance to check it out, I'll put the link in the description below so you can check out that video. I spent a couple days on property. But yeah, the Universal hasn't really had much of an increase. Unfortunately, Universal doesn't have the same price discounts that SeaWorld does. Like, for example, SeaWorld, I believe, is 25% off of food, and it's like 40 or 50% off of clothing. Like, I bought a t-shirt for myself because I had those $10 SeaWorld bucks, and the shirt was $10. It was 50. It was like 50% off before I even used a $10 thing. So I think I only paid like $2 for the shirt, and it was like a $20-something shirt. So definitely was that. Universal only does 15% across the board, which is a downside. But again, first world problems. But I definitely have to say that the quality of the items at Universal definitely tend to be a lot nicer. The toys are a lot nicer. I'm not really sure why SeaWorld doesn't go above and beyond for their toys. They're fairly cheap. They break pretty quickly. There's things you typically wouldn't expect from a high-end store. Like, imagine going to Disney, spending $60 on an item at Disney and having it fall apart 5 minutes later. Well, that's kind of what happens at SeaWorld. You buy the item for $40 and it's broken within like $5 toys, essentially, and you're paying $40 for them because they have SeaWorld on the side of them. But I digress with that. But anyhow, you know, just a quick little video talking about different things. I was taken back by the increase in prices at SeaWorld. It definitely took me back. I also have something new that's coming to the channel. Something I haven't done before. You know, I've been doing a lot of different things on this channel. You know, things that just I find to be interesting. One of which is going to the former homes of different celebrities who have lived in Orlando in the past. I feel it's an invasion of privacy to go to someone's house if they're currently living there. As you know, especially if I'm able to find out the information of someone, you know, it kind of becomes almost stalkerish, which is kind of a little extreme. It's not really my purpose behind going to these locations. But I have found a lot of former homes, especially people with different musical groups, different artists, different celebrities who have come and have stayed in Orlando, different athletes who have stayed here for various different times. So being able to, you know, document some of these former homes, you know, something I thought would be interesting, you know, because I thought it was interesting when I started researching it. So, you know, there's definitely probably someone else out there who would like to maybe see, oh, where did this professional athlete live when they lived in Orlando? Or where did this actress live when they were shooting in Orlando for something? You know, stuff like that I found to be kind of interesting, you know. Like, I'd like to know, where did John Ritter live while he was shooting Problem Child 2 here in Orlando? Things like that interest me. So I thought maybe some of you would be interested by those same types of things. So I'm going to start doing some videos here soon on the channel where I take you out to some of the former homes or temporary homes of various different celebrities here in Orlando. I'm not going to take you to any of the current homes unless it's something that's super like well known. Like, for example, Shaq's house. Most people have seen aerial views of it. They've seen the house. People have driven past it. He no longer owns the house, so actually the house would even be more fair game now because he sold it for like $14 million a few months ago. So that house would definitely be up for grabs. I drove past it a couple days ago. But yeah, so this is a quick little, day in the life kind of thing. I took you on a couple little trips, talked a little bit about some things, stopped in a location. Let me know down in the comments if you enjoyed this type of video, if you'd like to see more of these day in the life, just coming along with me as I go to different places, as I explore different things. Sometimes some places I go are really, really interesting, really fun places to go, but there's always a question whether or not it's really a full movie or full video type location. And for those, it's nice to be able to just take and go, okay, I'm going to add this quick little tidbit, kind of like the old West Orange Country Club. That could potentially be its own video, but, just checking out. So, I've driven past it probably 1,000 times, so I decided to stop by today. If you want to see a full video of something like that, please let me know, and I can make that happen as well. As always, continue to look for the history in film. I hope you enjoyed this quick little video. Catch you guys in the next vlog. Another quick little thought. What would you think about me doing these quick little daily vlogs every single day? Would this be something you'd be interested in? Me doing a quick little video every single day, kind of just documenting some thoughts that come to my mind, some quick little places that I go. Would you be interested in that type of video? Put down in the comments letting me know if that's something that you would be interested in watching. As always, continue to look for the history in film. Catch you guys on the next vlog. I have a lot in store coming up. I have so many videos on the back burner right now that I need to finish. I digress. See you guys later. Have a great weekend. Have a great Father's Day to all the fathers out there. And catch you guys on the next vlog. See you guys next time.